Welcome back to Politics Nation on MS Now. There's a little over half year left before the nation heads to the polls for midterms. But Democrats are already chipping away at the slim Republican majority. Democrats have flipped 30 seats since President Trump took office a year and a half ago, and they're keeping their eye on the prize for which seats they can flip in the fall. In Arizona's 6th district, a Marine veteran is challenging Republican incumbent Juan Ciscomani, raising over $2.3 million in just the first quarter of 2026, and just released her first ad. Take a listen.
What we're seeing right now is complete chaos. People say you're crazy for jumping in to run for Congress. Why would you do that right now? I said, because that's exactly what I was trained to do in the Marine Corps. In the Marine Corps, we have a saying: lead, follow, or get the hell out of the way.
JoAnna Mendoza, Democratic candidate in Arizona's 6th congressional district, joins me now. JoAnna, you're a single mom and a Marine veteran. You were raised in a farm worker family. Why do you believe your campaign has drawn so much support?
Well, thank you for the opportunity, Reverend Sharpton. Really grateful to be on today on Easter Sunday. And I will share that video actually launched last year in February in 2025 when we first started our campaign. And, you know, what we're seeing right now is a continuation of how pissed off people are. We're tired of the lies, we're tired of the broken promises, and we're tired of the betrayal. And we see people moving away from politicians and moving towards servant leaders who understand the lived struggle and are going to fight to address these issues that we're seeing in our district. And I will share with you that as someone who is a small town girl who grew up in a small rural farming community and joined the military to escape rural poverty, right now more than ever, families deserve relief and they deserve leadership that is actually going to put them first. And if people want to know how they can support our campaign, they can visit my website at JoAnnaMendoza.com.
Now, I want to dig into that a little deeper. What made you run for Congress, as you described, and what drew you to politics?
Well, I mean, I served my country for 20 years, and I took that oath, the oath to defend and protect the Constitution of the United States of America against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And Reverend, what we see right now is America is in a lot of trouble. I'm a mom, as you mentioned. I'm a single mom. I'm feeling the squeeze. But more than anything, I want to ensure that I do everything I possibly can to ensure that my kid, who's 10, and kids like him have the opportunity to fulfill their version of the American dream. And we know that's not possible for a lot of folks right now.
Now, your opponent has tried to portray himself as a moderate, but he has Trump's endorsement. And according to data compiled by the progressive think tank Center for American Progress, he's voted with the administration 100% of the time. What are your thoughts on about your opponent?
I mean, this is exactly what I'm talking about: lies, broken promises, and betrayal. Juan Ciscomani, has considered himself a moderate. He has said that he's going to protect safety net programs like the ones that I grew up on, food stamps, Medicaid, WIC, and then he turns around and he votes 100% of the time with the Trump administration. And he refuses to have town halls. He refuses to meet with constituents. And look, I mean, I served my country for 20 years. I, along with a lot of other Americans, have sacrificed birthdays and seen our kids grow up and all of the things that, we would love to have had the opportunity to do, but we didn't. And so the fact that you have somebody right now who is just reckless and doesn't care about his constituency, doesn't care about the veterans, doesn't care about our military service members, it's absolutely egregious, and it's just another point on why I'm running.
Now, You're a Latina running in a border district. Many voters in border states took a chance on Trump in 2024 and now seem to regret that vote. In fact, according to The Economist, Latino support for Trump has plummeted to 22%. What have you been hearing from people in the community, and how do Democrats win these voters back?
Yeah, well, I mean, 25% of the demographic in AZ06 are Latinos, Hispanic, including myself. And we care about the things that everyone else cares about. We care about the economy and having opportunity to be able to provide for our families, to be able to make ends meet, and put food on the table, do all of the things that will allow us to fulfill our version of the American dream. And that's not possible. You go to the grocery store, grocery prices are up. You go to the pump, gas prices are up. You cannot escape the consequences of this administration's policies, and an incumbent, Juan Ciscomani, who refuses to push back on harmful policies for not just folks in the district, but across the nation. And so, you know, Latinos, Hispanics, they care about things that everybody else cares about, including, because this district is a border district, including securing our border and keeping our communities safe.
JoAnna Mendoza, thank you very much.